Oni Pixel is without a doubt the most popular English-speaking CSGO content creator out there at this moment, with his streams almost daily hitting more than 25,000 viewers, at least when he's not taking a rejuicer, and his subtotal hitting abnormal heights for an English CSGO content creator. But this didn't happen from one day onto the other. The German streamer had to work hard and long on his road to success. But the hype of Source 2, his funny personality,
boom. Do some quick rolls. I will never do quick rolls. I hate quick rolling. Quick open is one of the most degen, stupidest things. Quick open!
his even funnier accent. And no, it isn't British Oni.
Nitro? 1G Nitro? 1G Nitro? Knife!
Oh my god, the
1G! 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 Kick him! Kick him!
And his huge knowledge about CSGO skins.
For the sake of
Ooh,
G2
Glock
and
grinder chat. I like the
Oopsie,
combination
for that
between the
matter,
glizzy and the
that
gloves.
They can
You
put
saw that?
together a winning strategy, given that they have
That's cool
so
because
many
the pattern
opportunities moving forward.
is as well checkered.
But we'll see a test from Bit. Do you
Like
think
the
that
grey on the
rolling is
Glock and
different when you have this
the
much
grey
of a
on the
buffer?
gloves.
Made everyone fall in love with him in the end. Oni Pixel started off as a pure skin streamer. 90% of his streams were him in a CSGO server inspecting skins, talking about trades and investments, or him giving his back then rather small audience price checks and trading opinions. Even though Oni was more focused on the skins aspect, it was already clear back in the day that the German was a born creator.
Bro, he's literally copying me one to one. I swear, bro. He's my bro. Oh my god, what an artwork! Holy, this is sexy. Look at the RBP chat. Vox solo on the scope. Jesus. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
He has a sharp sense of humor and knows exactly what to say to get his community spamming in the chat.
Oh my god, bro. I'm browsing through hundreds of pimp pictures right now. Got me bricked up.
Over the last couple of months, Oni Pixel's content has changed, a normal consequence for a growing streamer. Oni started streaming with Arrow on a regular basis. The two streamers can be compared with the modern day Statler and Waldorf from the Muppet Show. It doesn't matter if they are trolling each other, playing a game together, talking about random topics, or if Oni is just waffling at the speed of a high-speed train whilst Arrow is just staring into a never-ending void even though something has been asked to him. These two never fail to entertain. But the biggest change in Oni's content has been the introduction of the hobby. The hobby, also known as opening cases, capsules, souvenir packages, or pretty much everything that is openable in CSGO, has been a big part of CSGO content creation for a while, but has never been at such a high, with the CSGO player base growing day after day, an absolute ridiculous amount of CSGO cases getting opened every month, and unregulated third-party CSGO gambling sites popping out of the ground like mushrooms. Gambling has never been more present in our beloved game. We would be lying to ourselves if we would say that Oni's introduction of the hobby had nothing to do with this. Oni's share in these amazing numbers is small, but just a quick look at his Reddit and Discord says enough. The hobby that he is popularizing has gathered a lot of participants. Oni is known in the scene as someone who is against third-party unregulated gambling and has taken a very firm stance in this. Even though he allows friends and colleagues to take the sponsors, as he understands how life-saving this money can be, he will never promote it to his fans himself and would love to see it disappear from the CSGO community. A noble and maybe even normal stance, you would say. Well, not everyone has the same opinion. Over the last couple of weeks, Oni has been receiving some criticism from colleague CSGO content creators. Because the German streamer has such a firm stance against unregulated third-party gambling, they find it hypocritical that the German streamer promotes the hobby, opening cases in the game, but then cracks down on all the people who do the same on a third-party website. A reasonable take when you look at it. Or is it? Ever since skins got introduced into Counter-Strike in 2013, the opening of CSGO cases and capsules have been a more than regular occurrence in the CSGO content creation scene. Not to say that it has been one of the largest pillars on which the scene has been built. Even though Oni Pixel introduced it as the hobby, the pure action of opening cases in the game, Valve's favorite microtransaction, is nothing new and will also not disappear if the German stops promoting it. Second of all, there is still a big difference between opening cases created by Valve itself and opening cases on third-party, unregulated gambling websites. Ohnepixel and others are funding a company worth billions of dollars that doesn't need this money at all. Smart? Probably not. But there is still a big difference with funding companies that sponsor 14-year-olds to gamble, only have benefits of people getting addicted, are registered in known tax evasion / unregulated countries, and with that might be doing very sketchy or straight up illegal things with this money. If you are still not convinced about these arguments, that's fine, as the biggest difference still has to come. The biggest difference between the two is of course the fact that Oni is not getting a dime to open up CSGO cases and has no benefit if you start opening cases yourself. Or do you have something to tell us, Oni? Whilst people who promote third-party gambling websites are getting paid for you to start losing money and are often not even putting their own money at risk, but funds provided by the website instead. Even further, Oni regularly says that you should not open cases yourself, and is even prepared to throw himself in front of the lions by accepting cases from viewers so they can't open up them themselves and start a gambling addiction. Not the hero we wanted, but the hero we needed. Thank you, Oni. So was the whole idea of this video to suck on Oni's dick and bash on people who take these types of sponsorships? Of course not. Oni, if you're interested, hit me up though. We're getting sidetracked here. Back to the video. People taking third-party gambling sponsors are of course completely in their right. They are doing nothing illegal yet and are earning life-changing amounts of money. In some countries even completely providing for generations to come. Something almost none of us would be able to pass up on. The only reason this video was made was to share some insight and bring up some arguments to a discussion that has held our beloved CSGO community in turmoil for too long now. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications. Kus kus kus, and I'll see you in the next video.